Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing my 2025 primary bedroom mini makeover and decorate with me. It is a spring refresh. If you've been waiting for a cozy, stylish update to the bedroom that won't break the bank, this is the perfect makeover for you. In today's video, I'll be sharing my bedroom for spring with new pillows, decor, and few small tweaks to breathe new life into the space. Stick around until the end to see how it all comes together and get some simple budget-friendly bedroom decor ideas. Here is what my bedroom looks like now. It's been like this since I took down the Christmas decor. I was really hoping to do a full makeover, but there's just so much I want to do. I still haven't found the perfect bed yet, and I also want to tackle painting the walls, adding an accent wall, and updating the trim and flooring. However, those big changes will have to wait for now, so I've decided to give the room a mini spring refresh. I just can't stand the way it looks anymore, so it's time to add some new touches, new pillows, and new decor. This will be a simple refresh until I'm ready for a full makeover. First, I've already made the bed and added my bedding. I absolutely love this bedding I got from Temu last year during I shared this in the fall haul, and it's perfect for spring, especially our spring here. I'm adding in some decorative pillows. Usually I go with big Euro pillows at the back, but today I wanted to try something different. I've been using the Euro style for years, but I thought it was time to switch it up. I've added these striped pillows from HomeSense that I picked up a few years ago. They're a great texture and perfect for a fresh look. Next, I'm adding these beautiful accent pillows that I found on Temu. The brown tones and floral patterns are exactly what I'm loving this season. For the lumbar pillow, I used a pillowcase from Temu as well. It all ties together beautifully. Now I was debating on which blanket to add. My bed is massive and finding the right blanket that fits properly is a challenge. It's still very cold here in Ontario and we're actually getting hit by the biggest storm of the year tonight. So I like to have an extra blanket at the foot of the bed just in case I need to pull it up. Sometimes the duvet is just too much for me, especially lately when I've been running a bit hot, but I do need extra warmth for those chilly nights. Moving on to my side table, I'm keeping the same lamps that I've had for a while, but I gave them a little makeover. Here's what the lamp looked like before, and I gave it 2 coats of charcoal chalk paint from Rust-Oleum for a fresh, updated look. It gives the lamp a much needed refresh, and I'm loving how it turned out. The lampshades are starting to look a little yellow on the inside after years of use, so I might replace them soon, but for now, they work. I also added a small vase with dried hydrangeas from my garden. I sprayed them with hairspray to help keep them intact and thought a few flowers have fallen off. They're still holding up beautifully. I did cut them in springtime, not now. To complete the look, I added a couple of books and placed the vase on top. It adds a simple touch of greenery to the side table. The other side of the table is my husband's, and he likes to keep it clear, so I've just added a small basket for his things, ski, phone, wallet, and that kind of stuff. Next, let's talk about my dresser. I had this DIY sign on it for a while, but I'm moving away from signs with words and just wasn't loving it anymore. So I decided to repurpose it. Inspired by a piece I saw on Wayfair that was priced at almost $800, I created my own version using drywall compound to give it a textured look. I'll share a full tutorial all over on my DIY channel, so make sure you've subscribed if you want to see it. I also add the link is in the description box. I also added some stripes using a daycare craft tool, which really added a unique touch. So I'm placing this painting back onto my dresser, playing around until trying to figure out which way to place it and which way looks better. The best way is to place an object that you want to use, step back, have a look, and if it's not working, play around with it, step back, and just repeat the process until you are satisfied with the way things look. Now, this painting was a wedding gift from my husband's cousin from Europe, and it has a certificate of authenticity. The frame isn't exactly my favorite. It's hunter green, so I might paint it or update it in the future. But for now, it's perfect on the dresser. I'm adding my new DIY vase to this space. This was a thrift find that I recently made over on my DIY channel. You can check that out. It's also in the description box. And I also talked about it in my recent haul video. To style it for spring, I'm adding some greenery from Temu. After stepping back and looking at it, I felt like something was missing. So I decided to add a wicker vase from Temu as well, along with some more greenery, and then a candle and a candle holder. But when I stepped back again, I wasn't loving it. I felt too crowded on my husband's side of the bed. So I switched things around and I moved the vase to the other side and paired it with another black vase. Then I added some beautiful silk flowers from Temu. At that point, I was really happy with how it was coming together. And now it was time to move on to the other side of the dresser. And here I added my new thrifted coffee table book. My husband wanted me to include this cross somewhere, so I tried to find the right spot for it. I ended up laying it on top of the dresser. And just to finish off the styling, I placed a DIY bowl with some wicker balls on top of the book. Next up is the fireplace area. It took me a while to figure out how to style it. I played around with vases, pictures, and decor, but nothing was really working. I also wanted to mention that do want to remake some of the furniture as well as this fireplace here. I really enjoy the new furniture with natural wood look, but I'm not sure whether I should do the whole three sets, all the dressers and the nightstands in that color, or if I should mix and match, maybe add some black. I will not be replacing the furniture pieces, I will just be making them over. And also, I want to do a little spruce up of this fireplace. If you guys have any ideas on what would look good, I would love to know down in the comments. At this point, I felt like the wicker vase that I had placed here wasn't working, so I ended up switching it out for a block vase from the dresser, and I added the wicker vase back onto the dresser, which you'll see in just a minute. After trying a few different combinations, I added some long leafy greenery from Timu for height and balance, which really completed the look. On my tall dresser, I wanted to add some personal touches to the space. The piece of driftwood was a souvenir from a cottage where we spent many summers. My golden retriever loved swimming at the lake, and it holds a lot of sentimental value. I also added some pictures and DIY wooden bowl with a candle for some warmth and coziness. I also brought in another black vase and added that original faux flowers that were in the block vase on a dresser into this one, and I think this looked much better. I do feel that I need to purchase some more artwork, whether it thrifted or create some DIY artwork wouldn't be bad either, because I am finding that this room was lacking in that. I am adding some personal pictures as you saw, but I feel like that little frame that's at the back of the pictures is just not working right now, and I think some vintage print would look really good here. Now back to the fireplace, I did add this little wicker basket. I think this is great. I'm going to be leaving my jewelry here when not wearing it. So now let's take one last look at the refreshed bedroom. I love how the room feels cozy, lived in, and full of character without being too crowded. It's exactly what I needed for this mini spring refresh. And finally, here's a look at the room with just the lamps on for some soft ambient lighting. I think looks so cozy and peaceful, and I'm really happy with how it all came together. I hope you enjoyed this 2025 primary bedroom mini makeover and decorate with me video. Let me know what you think about my spring refresh in the comments below. Do you like how it turned out? And if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more decor ideas. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my DIY channel if you're looking for more DIY ideas and home makeovers. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.